can I jump in? I want to say this. So this is what I think really happened. So number one, I know Amber Rose had a statement where she said it's easy to pick on Drake because he's biracial, and she's partially telling the truth. Mm-hmm. And here's why: because there's a safety that I feel with Joc. Why? Because we from the South Side. Shanika, we from the South Side. Like it's different, right? It's like I know that we want to protect our hood, or everything. I just know it's different, right? So I think that what happens with Drake is that he gets in these rooms with these white men, these very, very powerful white men, and they talk to his Jewish side in those private rooms. And they told him the truth. Like, let me tell you, we really do this shit since you're one of us. And I think that he knew all of that. And then he saw it work against him. Mm-hmm. And once it worked against him, he sued them. And my message to Drake would be this: don't sue them, air them the fuck out. If you really want to get black people on your side, because we fuck with you. Instead of playing the white man's way and suing them, do the black Twitter route and air them the fuck out. What did they say to you behind closed doors? Because I'm be real with you, they done said so much shit to me behind closed doors in them buildings that I'm like, fuck, and you can't speak on it because it kills your career. Obviously, I wrote a letter and they was like, get rid of him. He speaks up. They don't like niggas that air them out. So instead of airing out LeBron fucking bitches through academics, which is some whack nigga shit to do, let me give you some real nigga shit to do. Air the shit that they say to you in those private rooms out right now, and you'll get the whole community loving and fucking with you again because it's not making sense to us because we don't understand what they're saying. I'm 100% black, so when I walk in the room, I don't get the other conversations. But if you got to
just support what he said.
What he said?
Because he kind of said that we don't do this, we don't do that, and this is what I'm trying to tell y'all right here. The moment someone stands up on a situation that they can stand up on, meaning you have every basis, every grounds to stand up on this, and you're the one who decides you're going to go against the culture and do it, it's wrong to your culture. But when you come to the federal court, when you got to stand in front of those judges and those prosecutors, it's real. Here's the deal. Just because they didn't do it with Ether and all this fucking, that's part of our culture, it doesn't mean it's right. No.
Nas ain't never sold as much as Drake. Let's be very clear.
If you choose, if I say you're a pedophile, you're a rapist, if I say right here, what's your name? B Miller. Hey, that boy B Miller be fucking little kids.
So I got a question.
Hold on.
I want to hear Joc's side. Go ahead, Joc.
Messing with your livelihood. And you can't come back from this. You start losing endorsements. You lose your fucking house. Your wife leave you, nigga. Your kids, they thought the family of your wife started saying, yo,
you throwing other stuff in there, bro. Is Drake a PDF file? No. Is there proof of this? No. So somebody's wife should not leave you because you're in a rap battle and somebody said this. Like, your wife should not leave you because of that. Like, what are we talking about here? No. Drake got some fishy stuff going on with younger women, but the PDF file, do people really believe that? No. It was just funny. when Kendrick said A minor, that's funny. So yeah, it did some damage to his career, but he should have stayed out of it.
Have him around them. Now they figure out a way to get a restraining order. You can't tell kids you'll be fucked up, bro.
But for the record, he never called Drake a pedophile.
He did.
He said what?
He said a homie.
Certified.
He said certified pedophile. Why is he around?
That's why I want to
pedophile.
That's why I want to show. Joc just said if it messes with my livelihood, that's a problem, right?
Is it messing with Drake's livelihood right now?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. But I will. Let me. I'm gonna just add. Okay, go ahead.
So here's my thing. So I'm telling academics, hey, homie, stepping out.
Yeah.
That's not messing with LeBron James's legacy and his livelihood.
Yeah.
Okay. So consider the source. That's what I'm saying. This crybaby man.
Say it, nigga.
He's a crybaby bitch.
I love that. Yeah. He's a crybaby bitch.
You know, he's just an upstanding role model. He's cool. Everybody likes anybody.
Snoop Dogg.
Okay, Snoop, right?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so here's my thing. If this is Kendrick versus Snoop, and he's messing with Snoop, then way cool. Drake, you've been fucking with folks forever. And now it's on you. Take that. It's like, put it to you like this. There was a little kid that decided to get into the wider war. He was 15 years old, and they're like, you killed a little kid. And you know what he said when he shot him? Take your medicine, son. You stepped out here. I ain't tell you to come out here with a gun.
That's
you
true.
did it.
He begged him to. And then I will say, this is my thing. Drake asked for this. He did. And he accused Kendrick Lamar in his song First of being an abuser and saying that Kendrick Lamar's child is his manager's kid. So that's hold on. So is that not defamatory to say that I whoop my wife and that my kid's not mine? So can it be proven? But you cannot you cannot say something and then get mad at the reaction that you get.
I'm not standing.
You can't get mad at the reaction you
get. Somebody goes to the bottom of hell to make allegations about you, unless you have proof, because we can say he didn't say certified pedophile, but me being on radio 20 plus years, people listen at a third grade level. I ain't never heard the shit that y'all just said. I heard certified pedophile. Point blank and period. Exactly. That is what I heard every time I hear the song. So with that being said, like people saying that Drake rules are what should be the norm in this hip hop industry. He came from Canada. Okay. This is somebody who, at the end of the day, Black people rock with Drake. White people love him. His mixture of the Jew and the Black has been his
greatest combination in hip hop history.
Matrix. It has broke the code. He sold more than anybody that you named before back in the day that was getting away with the bullshit. Right. And because, like you said, he knows what the matrix code is, and sat down with these Jewish people that his mama. That's the type of shit that they on. They sat down and agreed to, okay, well, what can I do against what this man? I looked it up. It came out May the 18th. This man let this shit cook for 8 months before he filed his lawsuit. Before he said,
he was really mad at the people because it became a hit. If it went away, he wouldn't have sued.
Absolutely not.
Exactly, but it is, and so it's definitive, and so the way that people embrace him and fuck with him is totally different. And this man about to perform at the Super Bowl.
I'm saying this. Let me say this.
Last point.
The most important thing I'm gonna say is, and I think we should do the Dipset get over it because it's important. But the last thing I'm gonna say is this, guys. Hear me out real quick. Is that Brian and Joc and Miss Shanika and Stanza and Ray, we are all speaking 100% real nigga shit. We are. The problem is that he's not 100% nigga. When that head shows, we gotta respect it because, like I didn't grow up in a house with a white woman.
No,
I don't know how they.
We don't know how they go.
We don't know. By the way, I see a black woman like, we don't know how they raise their kids or what they say. We don't, but he obviously knows. Drake grew up in the era where everyone gets a trophy. That's how he looked at the world. He got the biggest, but everybody else got a trophy. And because someone got a bigger one than him, he's mad. And I would say to him as a real nigga that fucks with him, bro, air the motherfuckers out. You will get niggas fucking with you again. And once you lose niggas, you don't get us back. And by the way, if you didn't have niggas, white people won't fuck with you either.
Yeah, because we make it cool.
We make cool, niggas. So don't desert us when it's
but
money.
What y'all niggas do? Y'all get happy when y'all get fucking white friends and shit and kiss their ass. We
gotta move on. We gotta move on.
Cook, nigga. By the way,
I don't see how anybody can defend Drake. I just don't. I think it's corny. I think it's whack. I've said it before. I think it's a black eye for hip hop. And, we're going to see what happens. As soon as it drops, I mean, the news drop of him winning a lawsuit or losing it, we're going to cover it. And, we'll be back at it. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Hit that like button. Catch y'all next time.